What's going on, guys? Welcome back to No Impulse Control. I am Justin,
I am Jasmine.
and
We
today is a
are
new.
family.
We are
Oh
legally
my
we're
goodness,
not,
this is
but
we can laugh at
um,
each other. It'd be fine.
I'm pretty sure that's not legal.
No, you're super probably right, but I think nothing matters anymore, you know?
Mhm. So Jasmine,
Justin.
that's my name. Um, what was the last thing that you watched?
Evil on Netflix.
What is that?
Oh, you should look it up. It's really good. It's about uh forensic psychologist who works for the DA. And she like consults on a bunch of cases and yada yada, and she does like criminal interviews. And anyway, she's interviewing this one guy, and she ends up meeting up with a priest and a I don't know who the other person is, but they end up asking her to consult with them.
Hmm.
And she has to go through like a bunch of like she's figuring out her religion and yada yada. Um, and she's got a husband who's like not there to support his family. He's like climbing Mount Everest, maybe. He's out climbing, and
Cool.
yeah, just like not there. He sent her $900. It was like, here's for the month, babe. We got you, because he's making money giving climbing tours.
Ah,
She has 4 daughters. $900,
that ain't
nothing.
it, Chief.
Yeah, she's trying to pay off student loans. Yeah, anyway, it's a whole thing. Um, but she ends up developing like a crush on her boss. Um, I mean, he's a very conventionally like attractive person, and they're spending a lot of time together, like one on one, talking about deep interpersonal topics, yada yada.
Yeah.
It's really good. I watched it when it came out, and it only had 2 seasons, and it ended on a huge cliffhanger. And I
I
watched it. I'm
I
okay with
hate
it if they
cliffhangers.
have it scheduled like, next
Mm-mm.
week the rest of the season drops or whatever. I'm okay with that. I like the suspense. But if you leave it on a cliffhanger and then you don't announce season 3 for 4, we're at 4 years. You are a bad movie production company.
I
However, I
hate
do really like the show.
cliffhangers.
You
Like
do?
I like them. I like them if I can like ease the tension right off. Like if it's a cliffhanger on a show that I've seen or a
Mm-hmm.
cliffhanger that's like, I have the rest of the
Or like
series
every Marvel movie you've ever watched?
or
Yeah.
every Marvel. Yeah. Then I'm fine. But if you literally like Survivor did this a couple times and there was one, thank goodness there was like backlash for it. They did an episode and then like set up a big decision to be made and
Mm-hmm.
then did the to be continued. And I was like, "Oh, we about to continue now if you don't if you don't mind." Like, dang. Like I was
To be
upset
continued immediately.
immediately.
I
So
had
that's
a
my big
show.
issue.
I had a show that did the to be continued, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I went to click next episode, and Netflix does this fun thing now where when you do your last episode, it'll pop up with a message that says, "This is the last episode, like available."
Mm-hmm.
And I almost would rather not know,
Mm-mm.
because then I'm like, I don't
Well,
want to watch it. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
Sometimes I want to know, sometimes I don't. But anyway, I saw a thing before that message popped up, and I went to go. I was watching a show, and I went to click next episode, and it just suggested things, and I was like, "You said to be continued. You mean in the next episode, right?"
Now,
I have yet to ever see a new season of that show. Can't even remember what it was called now.
there are shows out there that ended on cliffhangers.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Like, could you imagine? It's like
Didn't How I Met Your Mother
2012.
also end on a cliffhanger?
No, they summed it up in the
They did.
final episode.
Okay.
Like they pulled everything together and made it really fast, and then we're like, okay, and that's it. And I hated it.
So it
Um,
wasn't a cliffhanger, it was just dumb.
yeah.
Got it.
Which I am a huge fan of How I Met Your Mother. For those who don't know, I love it. But at the same time, you could have done better. But could you
Yeah.
imagine? It's like 2012. Your show is on every week. You watch it every single week on a certain day. That is your plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the season finale happens and they end it on a cliffhanger. And
Mm-hmm.
now you have to wait months, not weeks or not a week,
Or a year.
months or more. Yeah.
Yeah, like Grey's Anatomy does that.
Yeah, I know. I don't watch up to date seasons for Grey's Anatomy because I just can't. They
Justin
did that
got me
with
into.
Derek. They did that with Derek when he got
Don't
shot.
even get me. Spoiler alert.
You've
Um,
seen it. Stop it. It's been 13 years. I actually don't know if it's been 13 years, but it's been a long time. Let me tell you.
When did he didn't get? Oh yeah, he got shot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he did.
I
That
forgot.
was one
That's
of
the
my
early
favorite
season.
episodes. I don't know
That one.
why, but like I
That
like
one
the
was a
episodes when they're
hard one.
huge, like
Yeah,
big things happen.
the plane crash one
Yep,
is one
that
of the
one
top favorites.
heart ripped right out. Yep,
Yeah, that one was hard to watch.
the bus, the bus on fire.
The bus on fire. Yes. When the bridge collapsed and Meredith drowned.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Yeah.
we're pulling out some of the old ones.
Yeah. Well, I like the
Um,
older seasons.
I do too. The
Although
original cast were my favorite.
the
I
original
didn't
cast,
love the I can't remember his name on the show. Um, what was his name?
which position was
He
he?
was the head. He was like up like head doctor of neuro.
Derek?
Nope, it wasn't neuro
Cardiology?
then. Maybe cardiology.
Was it Burke? Preston Burke?
Burke. Yeah, I didn't like Burke.
You know what though? I liked Burke with Christina because
Yeah.
as I've rewatched it, because I've rewatched it a couple times, like all the way through now,
Mm-hmm.
up to whatever's on Netflix, like 17, I think.
Yeah.
But I liked Burke with Christina with Yang because they were both like, "Look, I love you,
This is it.
but
Yeah.
this is my career. Like
Yeah.
I can't." And there were definitely times when she was being
Yeah,
a
she was
horrific
not.
partner.
She was
But
definitely not like.
I mean, as you learn more about her story, though, she's got a lot like of trauma and whatever, and she needed to have gone to therapy to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
anybody in that show deserved or
could
needed
have
therapy. Let's be
benefited
clear
from
here.
psychiatric intervention at many times of their lives. Yes. Um, like
uh,
Meredith's trauma, there's no way that she
Meredith.
fit all of that trauma in her life. There's just no
Meredith
time.
needed it, but also, what was her name? Izzy. Izzy needed it. Izzy needed it bad.
She needed to be sedated sometimes.
Underrated
Yeah.
character. Okay, I will die on this hill. One of my favorite
Pokey.
characters. Huh?
Boki?
Which one was that?
She's the nurse that never talks until one
Oh,
episode.
100% underrated. She's like top of the list.
Yeah.
No, this character was there for
Yeah,
like
but he
6
forgot her name.
episodes. And it was Izzy's. Oh, what was his name? I don't remember his name. He was dying, and Izzy, like.
Denny?
Yes.
Denny Duquette?
I loved him. Part of it was he has the Irish in him, and that just, to me, I'm biased to that. Part of it was that I just really like him as an actor as well. Like, I like him as an actor a lot.
He's a good actor. I hated the Denny Duquette storyline.
I didn't like it because it took Izzy from Alex. I was a big fan of
I
Izzy
was
and
so
Alex.
happy about that.
But
I don't like Izzy. But not because of like a lot of the reasons. Like I don't care that she's like, the ditzy blonde girl, because I think she really she's a good doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she's annoying.
Oh, 100%.
Very pretentious, and I don't think that her and Alex were good together.
And that's why a lot of people, and I agree with that. I think that I didn't so let me rephrase. I didn't like that it took them separate when Denny showed up. But I really didn't like it when they ended up together.
Yeah, and they ended up together in a weird way. It was almost like trauma bonded.
It 100% was trauma bonding.
And then the cancer thing, and that was just a wild trip. And then she booked it.
Yeah, she was gone.
Yeah. I loved Alex and Meredith's, like, friendship as they grew.
They grew because Christina left her. Yeah.
Well, yes, but I honestly think that Alex was more of her person than Christina ever was.
Ooh, that's an interesting take.
I think that Christina was her person at the time, but Alex always kind of understood where Meredith came from with the parents and the whatever, and like
that's fair.
Christina was her person, but Christina also pushed her a lot in ways that she didn't need to be pushed necessarily, where Alex was more of just like, look, listen.
But Alex also was a jerk in the first couple seasons. Like, he was just not a good person in the first couple seasons. No, he was
not a good person, but he also had a really shitty, like, childhood.
All five of the originals had a shitty childhood. Let's be very
had a great childhood. George actually had a really bad childhood, now that I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
That show is built on trauma. Every person in it has trauma, and not just like tiny or like medium things, and
it's
not
all big. It's
It's
all big T.
all big T.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, that's
So
that's
what
our
show are you
rant.
watching lately?
So I don't have a show. I've been watching a couple shows, but the last thing I watched was a YouTube video,
Oh,
and it's now making me want to film different YouTube videos, which is
he's never
how
gonna do
my
it because he's
ADHD
gonna edit it.
works.
He's never gonna edit those.
Literally though, that's one of my biggest issues. But anyways, hey, did that thing just blink at me or did I Oh, okay. That scared the crap out of me. Your
Did you think?
camera went fuzzy and then came back, but I wasn't looking at your camera, so I only caught it out of the
Oh,
corner of
so
my
it looked
eye.
like he blinked.
So it
Okay.
looked like he was like,
Blink.
okay, my bad.
Just
But
is
yeah,
gonna have a conniption on camera.
I will do it. I'm gonna do it. I just need somebody to edit.
So if you're looking for a job, we pay nothing.
We pay in
Actually, that's not
positive
true.
reinforcements.
Justin actually sent me my very first check. I got Venmo'd like $7.
That's for your no, it was like 27 because we got like $50 between the two
Oh.
orders.
Yeah, I got my very first check.
You're welcome.
He sent me the money, and I was
I
like,
am a
"Please."
fair boss.
What you guys don't know is this is actually a room in his house. I
And not
locked
just
it.
have you trapped.
I only get the snacks that I eat on camera, and he actually makes me do that, so that we have other content.
Eat your food. Take a cracker.
Yeah, and this is my only sustenance is rice crackers. He only lets me pee once a day.
Okay, well, you're gonna get me like fired from my actual real person job, so
Not my problem.
actually is because I'm coming
Yeah,
for
it would
you
be.
if that happens.
Yeah. That stain
But
is
yeah,
really
the
good.
video that I watched was a Lego video, and what he did was he built a Lego city, and like it took him 30 days. I'm not doing 30 days worth of work unless I'm getting paid for that YouTube video, which probably won't happen. So it took him like 30 days to build, and it was a really cool build. Like he had like
Yeah.
skyscrapers, and it was just like it wasn't like overly done, but it was like very and he explained. It's called Brick Science. I'll shout him out. Brick Science. He does a lot of like, can this Lego boat with a different aspect of like floating mechanism float? Like, can we put air through it and have bubbles, but only use Lego pieces, which is really cool to me because science is cool. Oh my gosh.
What?
I just said that out loud.
Oh, I thought I was doing something. I was like, I'm trying not to breathe. My nose is like all stuffed up for some reason.
Am I a nerd?
Boy, do I have a question for you. We'll finish your thing first.
But yeah, he built this city, and then he took like a pool, like 3,000 gallon pool or something like that, a small pool. It wasn't a big pool, and
gallons.
cut it and let it like flood the city and see what kind of things. So he had like 3 different skyscrapers that were built differently, and each skyscraper had like a different what's that called?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, infrastructure basically. So like one of them had like X's up the sides to kind of balance that out. One of them was like a twisted build where it had like beams going up the twist. One of them was
do you know how much math and like engineering
I
into that?
Uh-huh.
But here's the thing, you being so good at that.
I would love it, but I'm so bad at math.
No, I know. But like I know. But I've watched, you and I have done projects together where we've had to be like, okay.
Look, that bookshelf is still standing. I win.
No, you know what? That bookshelf is really pretty. However,
I will fight you. Your next couple words.
The first thing that we built that we had to measure kind of sucked ass. And then all of a sudden, we built a bookshelf. You know which thing.
We built my bench downstairs. That one didn't suck. That one actually was for how unbalanced my cement floor is in the basement.
This is fair. This is
like
fair.
that's thoroughly leveled. Like we made sure it was leveled.
This is fair. But no, the bookshelf came out really well. I was genuinely kind of surprised.
I also did the triangle mountains for Darcy.
I don't remember that one. Oh,
it's I do. It's like a mountain, like 2 mountains next to each other, but it's like a shelf on the inside.
Yep, I do remember that.
That was a fun build.
Yep.
That one was really fun because it was a surprise.
Well, the bookshelf was a surprise. It just took you 2 years to complete it.
And it got done.
Yep. A lot of painstaking time, but yes, it got
It
done.
actually took like a weekend, but it was still like it
Yeah, it
got
took a
done.
weekend, but it took 2 years to like plan it.
Yeah, yeah. It was
She's
it
gonna
was a
roast us in the comments in this one.
She's
She's
too.
gonna watch to hear, and we're both getting a phone call. I'll tell you that much. She's gonna put Onyx Storm down and call it. Is she done with
Yeah.
the book? Is she way
I
done?
don't think so.
Wow, I'm kind of
She
surprised.
she finished a different book last night. I couldn't fall asleep because this whole process of becoming a Lego YouTuber was in my
Right,
head.
right, of course.
So I had to blurb, and then I blurbed, and I rolled over, and she turned off the light that she was reading with, and like I literally was laying there for an hour, couldn't fall asleep. I did that, turned over, she turned off the light, put her hand on my back, and I was gone. And then she rolled back over, turned on a small light, and finished her book.
So
I was a child last night.
no, so literally, so I got a hatch light for Christmas. For those of you who don't know, it's like a little, it's a light, but it's an alarm clock too, and it's got a bunch of different settings. It's so cute, but you can program it to do different things. So for me, I've got on my app also during a staff meeting today, got real bored.
Did you
Um,
draw it?
yeah,
Oh, it looked like stickers.
no, I drew those.
Nice.
They're coming off because
Yeah,
they can come
probably
off,
rub
which is
off. Yeah.
good. But I'm getting a Sharpie to redo them because I actually really like the design that I did. But anyway, on this hatch alarm, um, it's loading. One moment. I can set so I have like a cue to unwind. So at 10 o'clock tonight, my alarm, which I'm trying to get into bed by 10, or like around that, but my alarm will light up purple and it will light my whole room up purple to say like it's a cue to go to bed.
Bedtime.
Literally, because I have a thing on my phone at 9:20 that goes bedtime reminder, and it's like a little. It's cute, but then there was a 10-minute meditation thing last night that I didn't even realize I had put on, but I was scrolling and she started talking and I was like, oh, because I do mindfulness with my kids and I do the guided script. And it
Yeah.
sounds like um, my meditation script with my kids is very like calm and quiet. We talk like this. And I want you to imagine that you're in a field and you're laying with your, like, it's very like calm, whatever.
Yeah.
Welcome to our ASMR channel, everybody. And this one was great because she had me lay in my most comfortable position, which for me is like one arm behind, or if I'm on my belly like this, because I sleep on my stomach a lot. And then I like twist my legs up, and then she, like you breathed for there for a second, and then she said, "Now find your most like, because that's your most comfortable position that you always go to, and then go to the most restful position, which is like arms down, your shoulders are relaxed, your jaws unclenched, like all the things."
Mm-hmm.
And then I was supposed to take 3 deep breaths. I maybe made it through one. I have no recollection of anything until I gently woke up to a sunrise on my alarm. I was fucking out. I haven't fallen asleep like that in years. Like
Meditation
legitimately
is
years.
like magic.
It is magical. And her voice was just so like calm. But then I listened to trains all night. And that's what really did it, because it sounded like the chicka 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 chicka
Chugga,
chicka
chugga,
chicka
yeah.
chicka of the train ride, which was lovely. I
You know what's
did want to.
another
No, you're
really
good. You're good.
good sound, like just to have?
Fans.
I don't like fans.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's too like the same, which is weird. And I know that probably doesn't
Repetitive.
make sense for people, but it's like just
No,
the same sound
I know
continuously.
what you mean.
And I say that being somebody who for the past when did I start? Since I was a sophomore in college, have been
Mhm.
watching How I Met Your Mother to fall asleep. So
Okay.
I am, sounding hypocritical here, but the sound in the moment is all the same.
Yeah.
What isn't one sound that's like a really good sound? I don't know that I could do a sleep to it, but
Yep.
either one, the sound of a record after the music is finished and it's just spinning,
That like little mini
mm-hmm,
static.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or two, the sound of a cassette when it's done and it's just playing, because it's like this,
Hmm.
it's same sound but it's more of like a artificial
Okay.
almost. Both of them, they're like scratching the itch deep in the
They
brain
do.
type of
They
thing.
do. Yeah.
But yeah, so
All right.
ADHD brains, that's what you get.
So this is one of the options for hatch alarm. Just let me play it.
Hello, Jasmine. I'm here to control everything.
No, it's hold on. It's not playing on my device. I wanted it to play. Okay, that's fine. Just.
Good morning, girl. It's me, Jada Essence Hall, here to help you get out of bed and start your day with some slay.
With some slay.
Yeah, it's adorable. But there's another one that was horrible. It was this one. It was the worst. I listened to it and I was like, I'm gonna throw my thing. Just wait.
Good morning, sleepyhead. It's me, your annoyingly disciplined personal trainer. And while you've been drooling on your pillow, I've already run 5 miles and made a protein shake using chia seeds from my own garden.
Why would I want the phone to roast me? I don't want that.
Hitting that snooze button.
Oh, I'm gonna.
You're not just getting up to sweat and struggle. You're getting up to become the person you want to become.
How loud
stop
is this?
making
It's super
excuses
That's
loud.
fine.
and get that butt out of bed.
Get that butt out of bed.
Alright, since you're being stubborn, let's compromise. I'll give you a super easy wake-up routine. Ready? Here we go. Roll over.
No.
Congrats. You're now facing a different wall. Progress.
Progress.
Stretch your arms.
We'll never know.
No more.
It was just a preview. Yeah. So that was a suggestion, and I was like, why would I want that?
No, I'm good.
So mine
I'll take the
instead-
girl telling me I'm gonna slay more than Robot
Fucking
Boy
literally,
telling me
right?
what wall I'm looking at. Like,
I don't know what my current one is. Oh, it's Portland Lighthouse and... Well, we'll never know.
you should set it up so that one morning it's just like alarm. Like it's like a wah, 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 and red
You know
lights
what my-
flashing everywhere.
Do you know what my current alarm sounds like?
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know. I remember one from
So,
little PTSD every time you hear it.
I didn't know that I had set it to that sound. So
Gross.
I woke up this morning to it, freaking out, thinking that there was a problem, because normally I have...
Yep, that's the one I remember. Because it would play for 30 minutes before you got out of bed on weekends or when you had taken a nap after going to work or whatever, and then you come home and that was your alarm. Yeah.
So, you know you're getting old.
What are we
I'm
doing?
playing this.
What is this?
So I read that one, so I'm gonna put it in the middle. But this is a game called You're Getting Old. It had another description too, but I moved it apparently. You're Getting Old, a party game for aging millennials, of which we are not, but
we are not
old.
millennials.
So
The kids say that I am ancient, so there's
well,
that.
the kids, right?
Hey,
basically-
we got 38 subscribers.
Hey!
If you're
That's
new
pretty
here,
cool.
welcome.
Hey, what an episode to hop in on, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Whoa!
What?
Just noted, we're already at 30 views for the video that was posted
Yeah.
Sunday.
I know.
Holy crap, thank you guys.
It's because we mentioned TikTok, and the kids were like, "Ah, TikTok." Either that, or it's one of our kids who heard us swear, and they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
lock in on it. Either is a possibility. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow, Jasmine, a surprise baby holding event?
Hey, friend.
Sorry. I was reading Nana's comment. Okay, so the game is essentially, it's meant to be played in person, just like that train trolley game.
Yeah.
Or the trolley problem. But it's fine. We're doing it this way. So, basically what you're going to do, or what we're going to do is I'm going to pull a card and read it. Any player who has said or done what's listed on the old prompt, we have to move our 2 little tokens, which Justin is the ride-on lawnmower.
What
and
I wish I
am
had.
the avocado toast, which I had this morning. We move it up 1 peg on this You're Getting Old tracker, which has avocado getting slightly more disgusting. And then to win, it's just whoever makes it to the end first is the loser, and therefore the other one is the winner.
Because the other one's younger and
Yes,
more hit.
and better, of course, yes. And then there's also a redeem thing at the bottom, so I'll read that too. Any person who has done the redemption or who could answer the question moves it back one space. So if we move it up from 1, we would just move it back. So does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Sure,
All
let's
right,
do it.
first card. Old. You're skeptical about electric cars.
I wouldn't say I'm skeptical about it.
Okay, I am also not. So we don't have to do the redemption because neither of us have done it.
Keep.
You've developed a sixth sense for the thermostat.
Thermostat. All right, Mike Tyson.
For the thermostat setting in your house. For the thermostat setting in your house. Yes. Move that bad boy right up. I know when that thing has been screwed with.
I don't. I
Surprising.
consistently look at it, but it wouldn't be a sixth sense. A thick sense.
Thick tenth. So my redemption is I get White Claws at the bar. I do not. I get Trulies.
Mm.
Is that the same thing? Old. You vote. I'm just going to slide us both up because we both vote.
We
Go
both
vote, kids.
have voted. When you are of age.
Yes, when you're 18, go vote. It is your civic duty. Redemption. You own a Carhartt beanie for fashion, not functionality. I do. I own 2. You should get a beanie. You have a bald head.
I have many beanies. I just don't want a Carhartt one because they're expensive.
Yeah, they're really good though.
So
Right.
aren't mine.
You think waking up at 8 a.m. is sleeping in?
No.
I'll just move mine up.
You're old.
Most of your recipes are from Pinterest.
Move it on
Mine
back.
are. Is yours back too?
No, I
Oh,
didn't go forward.
well, you don't.
So
You don't cook. Well, you can go back still.
oh,
Do you?
I
Get your recipes from Pinterest?
technically the 6 recipes that I've ever looked up are from Pinterest. So
There you go. Now, real question: did you look them up, or were they sent to you?
no. I looked these ones up.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I found one. Okay, here. Okay, pause. I found one where it was, you take hot dogs, and I changed it to the hot dogs that have cheese in them because I like cheese. And you're gonna think this is disgusting, and I know it, but it's actually really good. You take hot dogs and you take a wrap, and you cut the wrap into you cut just like a line into it about halfway through. That way you have 4 sections when you fold it all. You're giving me a look like you don't understand.
No, keep going. I understand what the Crunchwrap Supreme is. Yes.
Yeah, so you take some cooked hot dogs, put them in there. You throw some relish on one section, and you throw some mustard on another section, and then you fold it up. And then you toast both sides. Oh my gosh, it's good. And that, my friends, is the recipe.
I'm looking it up now. That looks foul.
You've seen me cook it. I like it. It's very good.
I've never seen you cook that. I would have roasted you.
You have, because I did it so much at the apartment.
I've never seen
Not
you cook
at
this
our
dish.
apartment, but at the apartment.
Oh, I've blocked all memories of that apartment out.
Why? Our apartment, me and my wife's was awesome.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. Down in Granny
Sorry, I
Grandpa's.
thought you meant Frisbee House, because that's
Oh,
frat boy behavior, not an adult
I wouldn't
behavior.
do that.
I
Speaking
don't
of
think I've
our
ever seen-
apartment, I don't know that I ever cooked at our apartment. Like, other than using a microwave.
You made mac and cheese for me one time when I was
Did
sick.
I really?
You did.
You sure I didn't get one of the other guys to do it?
No, you made it, because I ate a little bit of it, but there was still powder that hadn't been fully mixed in.
Oh my gosh.
And I went, and it just powdered.
Dramatic. It was probably
it's mac and
fine.
cheese. It's mac and cheese, Justin. How do you? I've
never been a cook. I don't cook.
The directions are on the box. You add
don't
water
cook.
to pasta. You boil
What's the next
water,
one?
You add grain.
What's
and
the
you
next
add
one?
cheese. You know what this is.
It is I cannot tell you. It's a Walkman.
It is not a Walkman.
I don't know then. Do you know what it is?
It's a beeper. Pager.
Why does it have a play button on it though?
It doesn't. It has arrows.
Well, you know.
Your seasons are ruled by Starbucks drinks is for the redemption, which I'm not
It didn't say aroma, so you can't use it.
That's so mean. For record keeping, you're at 1 and I'm at 3.
Yeah, because you're old as dirt. I'm trying to be good and not swear because my kids have been roasting me for swearing on this.
Well, the
And
thing is this is not a school thing. You know?
yeah, and I
I
tell
know.
them that, and I straight up like, these are kids that swear consistently in my classroom, and I'm like,
right.
stop. And when they don't, I'm like, shut your lips, because I can't say what I actually want to say. And
Shut
one
the
of
fuck
them,
up. Yes, I can say it.
one of them
I don't care about
said,
y'all. I mean, I do,
"Ooh,
but-
Mr. Davis, you're swearing." And I went, "Really?" I'm not going to use the kid's name, but I went, "Really, kid? You consistently swear. We really going to have this conversation?" And the
Yeah.
whole class like oohed at it, and I was like, I win.
Bitches.
Yeah. Anyways,
Old. You see some drivers and think to yourself, oh, they are too young to be driving. I see old people and say they're too old to be driving.
that's more where I am. I mean, I have high schoolers who are consistently getting their license, and that makes me nervous, but I wouldn't say they're too young to be driving.
Family members that get licenses that I've heard a couple of them like,
yeah, when
what
Riley and
what do you
Tia
mean
got,
you're 16?
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count it though. I don't think either of us
All right.
do it.
All right. You have to explain to people older than you why you can't buy a house making minimum wage today. You have a house. This isn't fair. But you have to explain to people older than you why you can't buy a house making minimum wage today. I have had this conversation a lot, that minimum wage is not enough to buy a house on.
I haven't, because I don't try to have these conversations.
Oh, no. I do not try to.
I know you don't try to, but your family members do, and your
Yes.
people. So, like, I count that as trying.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of my family members also would try to have that conversation, but they know that I'm not going to feed into their bullcrap, so they're not going to get anything out of it.
What he's saying is I'm weak, folks. So anyway.
Well, you know, shoe fits.
Old. You use coupons at the grocery store.
Nope.
I do not.
My wife does, but she's not using it for old. She's using it because discounts.
She is also older than both of us.
You're gonna get a call.
It's fine. You complain when things taste too bland. I do.
Would complaining be like, I think this needs a little something? Would that be complaining?
That's complaining.
Okay, then yeah, I do too.
All right, redemption. Salt and pepper are frequently used.
Not both of them. I don't like pepper. I like salt though, which is not healthy, by the way. To overdo salt.
Is it? I'm aware of that. That's not what I was looking at. I'm wondering if I'm redeeming you or not. I'm not going to, because I'm way ahead of you and I don't want to lose.
That sucks, because you're gonna. We both
PBR
know.
or Bud Light is in your fridge right now.
Disgusting for both? No.
No, I truly would rather stab my own eye out. You wish for a fixer-upper home.
I will say yes. I technically do, because a fixer-upper. I mean, I want to build my house, so like, technically, I gotta fix it up to live in it. I also, when we were looking, I was interested in having a fixer-upper.
You said that so weird.
I did. We're gonna move on. Next.
I was interested. What's Joanna Gaines' brand named?
Oh, I know it. Hang on. Magnolia Farms. It's Magnolia something. It's Magnolia something. I know that much.
Whoa, hey there, computer. I know that much.
I think it's Magnolia Farms.
Magnolia Market.
Come
also,
on.
Hearth in Hand with Magnolia. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Also, insanity that you know that.
I'm not even gonna explain why.
I know why.
It's not because of Darcy. I knew Joanna before Darcy.
I was figuring you were watching the show.
I was. Chip and Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they did the whole... I like watching houses be, like, redone.
I know, but it's not the houses being redone, it's the people. You know, if you prefer red or white wine.
Is neither an option?
Mm,
Because I do know that I don't like
yes.
either of them.
I will take it because if you're old enough to try. I also do not like red or white. Redemption. You've covered up hickeys with concealer. No.
Mm-mm.
I tried the spoon trick once. Didn't work. Take a spoon and like there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
You no longer think of summer as a break.
I do, actually. I do still think of it that way.
I'll move mine up.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Well, no, because I still think of summer as a break.
You
even
do
though I'm
say,
teaching.
like, I was going to say, you think of it as a break.
I think
I
of it
would,
as a break
like,
for sure.
based on our conversations.
You've been redemption. You've been called a snowflake by someone older than you. You ever been called a snowflake, Justin?
Potentially.
I have.
I may or may not have as well. I have, yes.
Yeah, okay. I was like, okay, I've met you. You probably have.
Yeah.
The table
That
in your
sounds
living
mean.
area.
I know you didn't mean it as mean, but, like, that sounds mean.
I didn't mean it as mean. I apologize. The table in your living area has a
Ew.
large book resting on it. What?
No.
Why are you saying ew?
I said you.
Why?
Y-O-U. Because your tone. I don't know. No, I don't have a book on my table. I also don't have a table, so, like,
You have a table in your living room.
I have a coffee table.
That's a table.
I don't think
It
that's
is-
the table that they're talking about, but either way, yeah.
Okay. You can enjoy a martini. Legally, yes, I can. Physically, no, I cannot.
What's the one with orange juice?
Not a martini.
Is that a margarita? I like margaritas. There's
you
one.
You like a strawberry margarita, I'll
I
tell you
like
that
a
much.
strawberry margarita.
This
I
man
think
is
I
a
don't
SLUT
mind
for a
margarita.
strawberry margarita. Don't worry, none of our kids can spell. It's fine.
Yes, they can.
I've seen their papers.
I have 7th graders who can spell.
They're fine. They're not listening, really.
They call me out consistently, so, like, they can at least spell something.
Their oral reading fluency is not great.
Hey, how do you spell karaoke? Don't look it up.
Karoke.
You missed a vowel in there.
Kara. No. Yeah, Karoke.
No, it's like EOKE or something like that. I spelt it bad. I realistically I didn't. Phonetically sounded out great, but I did not spell it right.
Ah, I see. I've spelled it incorrectly.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
A. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
How'd you
roasted
spell
for
it?
that. Karioky. Phonetically, that is right. Carry. I guess the I could. Well, no,
Oki.
carry. Oki. The Y makes the O make the sound.
It does not. It would not in that instance. That's an E at the end would make the O make the sound. The
But
Y
any
wouldn't
vowel
necessarily.
does a jump thing.
Nope. Not any vowel. We're learning this right now with the kids. It's not any vowel.
Well, this is why I'm a health teacher, not an English teacher. I don't ever claim to be good at spelling.
Karaoke. So
at least I had the right amount.
Jesus. Can you drink a martini? Can you enjoy one? That's the one with like olives in it usually.
No.
Okay. It's fine. We're good.
There goes all of our ears.
You, instead of your... That's so mean. You, instead of your parents, buy holiday gifts for your family. Let's be very clear. Justin has not bought a present for
That's
people in
not
a very
true.
long time.
That's not true.
Darcy buys all the
That's
presents
not
and we
true.
appreciate
That's
that.
not... Well, yes, we do appreciate her. But I do buy gifts.
That's not true. That's not true. Just on repeat.
I can't remember whose gifts... I bought somebody's gifts this year.
Was it Darcy's?
Well, yeah, I bought Darcy's too. But, like, no, it was somebody, like, my family
Was it
members.
mine? I'll tell you that much.
Well, you haven't given us ours, so, like...
You don't buy me presents, Justin.
We do too.
You don't.
We do too.
You do not.
How do you spell me? You flipped M. We do too.
It's like Weast all over again. All right. So I don't buy for my family. My mom does that.
From
So,
you?
Like, we do it from the family, but my mom buys it and I
Okay.
write my name on the tag. I buy presents for my family, but it's you instead of your parents. So, like, you would buy the gifts for, like, the family instead of your parents kind of thing. Yes, you.
Yeah, so yes, I do. Well,
Oh.
we do. Like, we get the gifts, Darcy and I. But I have bought in gifts.
No. Like, for the family. So, like, let's say you go over to your family's place. You're the one buying the gifts, not your parents. Your parents wouldn't buy any gifts for anybody.
Not the one who, like, they would get gifts, but it wouldn't be from us. We would be the ones, like...
Oh! Yeah, no, that makes sense. I also buy gifts. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, yes, I do that. Because I buy for, like, my mom and sister and my grandparents. Just not for, like, uncles and aunts. Right. Okay. So the redemption. Go Puff is a form of treating yourself? What the hell is a Go Puff?
What is a Go Puff? That sounds like a vape, I'm gonna be honest. Again, health teacher, so am I right?
No. Go Puff is delivers grocery, snacks, alcohol, and more in just 15 minutes.
So like Uber Eats? Or like DoorDash?
It's more like digital convenience store. So it's like it's like DoorDash, but it's not restaurants. It's convenience store stuff. So like alcohol and such.
Okay.
Nope, yeah, I've never used that service.
Nope, didn't know it was a thing.
Old. Friendsgiving is a genuine celebration. I think it is. I've just never gotten to celebrate it.
I've been around people who do Friendsgiving, and I've wanted to do Friendsgiving, but I've been invited to them. I have never in my life been to a Friendsgiving.
Do you think it's a genuine celebration, though?
No, it's a reason to get together and hang out, but I wouldn't call it a genuine celebration.
Okay.
I wouldn't call many of my gatherings, family or friends, a genuine celebration for me. Like coming, if I'm being 100% honest.
Fair. That's super fair. All right. You get stressed when hosting friends.
I don't. This goes from the we to the me is where we're at here.
That W just flipped right
It just flips back. Yeah. Me don't.
Me do.
Yeah, I know.
All right, redemption. Ready? High School Musical is still a relevant topic. Absolutely not. It never was. I hate High School Musical. I've never liked it. You think nothing good happens?
I'm gonna cry!
Yeah. Do it. Cry on camera. You think nothing good happens
so
after
upsetting.
2 a.m.
I know we've had this conversation, but that's so upsetting. And it is relevant. It's its birthday, like, yesterday. It's like 19
Why do
years
you
old.
know that?
TikTok! It tells me everything!
You think nothing good happens after 2 a.m. You just yelled at me! What do you mean, why am I yelling at you? You just yelled at me!
Me did not yell at we!
We are moving on! Alright, you think nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
I would say that I don't agree.
Okay. I also don't agree. It's gone.
Well, stop dropping the cards.
How about you go fuck yourself?
Well, that was just rude. I know it's late, but, like, come on.
Drinking water excites you more than it used to.
No.
I don't like to drink water.
Ooh, water. I'll take a little sip of that.
You can tell the difference between the smell of skunk and the smell of weed.
Okay. I'm going to clarify. We lived in Farmington for 3 years for me, 4 years for you.
You could just say Maine. It's everywhere in Maine.
Yeah,
now.
it is. But more so Farmington, like, was...
top tier, yeah.
Top tier, yeah. So, yes, I can.
I also can. We're both old.
Yeah, well... We both...
Redemption.
Yeah.
You have visited a marijuana dispensary.
No, I have not.
Not answering.
So you can move your card back.
You've seen all the Twilight, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Hunger Games movies.
Man, so close. I have not.
Which one have you not?
Lord of the Rings. I've seen
You've seen
a
all of
lot of
Twilight?
it. I've seen all of Twilight. I watched that when I was a kid.
That's
I
surprising.
watched all
Well,
of
no,
Harry
it's not.
Potter.
You like High School Musical, I guess.
Are we ruining friendships today? Is that what this job is? It's no longer about the game, Jasmine. Me is upset now.
We should watch Lord of the Rings sometime. I have not seen all of Twilight. So, fun fact, when I was a wee lass, just a youth, one might say, but when I was a child...
How many ways can you say when you were a kid?
A little lad who loves berries and cream.
But you weren't a lad, you were a lass.
Look,
Don't do it.
Get to decide
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The
Technically,
government will
all of
decide
us are
for me.
lasses right now.
Yeah, he says don't do it, then he doesn't. So anyway, he just wanted to be the one to make the joke. Anyway, when I was a child, a little kid, I was like, I don't know, I was probably like 12 or 13, but my friend Hannah and I, who she's born July 7th and I'm July 8th, so it was, and we were both living in Maine at the time, and it was just, anyway, it was cool, whatever. And she really wanted to go see Twilight for our birthday, and so we went. But I jumped in the middle of the series, so I saw like Eclipse or something. But I was like,
that's not the
end.
Middle. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like part 1 of 2, kind of like towards the end.
Yeah.
It's like jumping in Harry Potter, like movie 7. Yeah. You can't just jump in. And I was like, who's that? And she's explaining. I was like, oh, okay. Well, what are they doing? And she was like, just watch the movie. Hey, haven't seen any of the other ones yet.
We both, we.
You got this.
Do that anyways.
Do what? Oh, well, no. I know. But we don't jump in the middle of a series.
No, because we're not goblins. Sociopaths.
You strongly believe low-rise jeans should never come back in fashion. I'm going to move mine up. I firmly believe low-rise jeans are horrible.
What are low-rise jeans? What's the, like...
Use context clues, my friend.
Where's the low-rise? Where does that happen?
Well, do you know what high-rise jeans are?
No.
Oh, okay. So these are high-rise jeans. So high-rise is like they're high up on your waist. Low-rise is like here.
Well, that just seems like a dangerous game to play. I'm a little
chunky for a low-rise. That's all belly and no love, Low-rise is... I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with me.
That's all belly and no love.
No love for low-rise jeans. Low-rise jeans. They're the jeans that you would see in the 90s with like the super duper skinny girl. It's like anorexia culture. It's the super duper skinny girls with the jeans that kind of point down and like.
I guess I'll say no. Like, I don't think that they should come back.
No, they shouldn't. They're horrible. Can you imagine a bunch of 7th and 8th graders wearing that shit?
I would prefer not to imagine that.
No, because it's horrifying. Yep. All right, redeem yourself. You own a neon sign.
Technically, I have the Boston Red Sox B that has a neon light around it. So yes, technically I do.
I just got a new one that says on air for the podcast, and I own one at school. Yes.
Yes.
You don't know how to use an iPhone without a home button. I do.
I also do.
Yeah, great. We're youthful. You've overestimated your handyman skills and had to call in a professional. I don't call a professional. I call Justin.
I am the professional. As sometimes, in college, hammered down the door, like busting the door to make it fit.
Was that the bathroom door?
No, that was my door. It was because it was like grinding at the top. So I was like, I'll just hammer it down. So I bashed on the door to go.
I'm sure all we needed to do was fix the hinges a little bit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, I think that the house was tilted enough that I don't think fixing the hinges would have done it.
Well, I think it was genuinely sliding into the dirt.
I
Like,
think, oh yeah, in like 20 years it's gonna be gone. But
you're giving it a lot more years than I was going to.
that's fair. That's fair. I think if we would have lowered the hinges, it would have it
Yeah.
would have worked because there
See, the
was like
house was
that much
built.
space at the bottom.
The house was built by people who were definitively on not one or two, but many drugs and a
They
lot of
were,
alcohol.
yeah, they were drunk as hell.
So, like, when you came into our house, right, or into this really crappy apartment, shout out to that apartment.
We love that apartment.
Hello? Can you hear the bass?
Nope, I heard your chair.
That's not my chair.
The thing that went crack.
Oh, that's my chair. No, it's like vibrating my eardrums. Somebody is here with a loud bass, and it's not me. Anyway, so when you walk in, there's like you walk in like this little side door. If you turn to the left, you got to Justin's room and my room. But to get to my room, you sort of had to walk up like a little mini ramp.
It was a ramp.
For some reason, and then into the bathroom was like a little lip. It wasn't a big one, but it had like a little.
There was a step,
the
yeah.
floor separator was too big, and then when you got into my room, it just dipped down and then came back up again for no reason.
Mine was downhill. I was downwind
yours was
of
downhill.
everything.
Yeah, yours was down. Like if you put a bottle on the floor,
If you
it just
dropped a
rolled.
marble, it was going to my room.
Yeah, and then in the first living room, which was a dining room, but
We used
had
it as
carpet.
a living room.
We used it as a dining room when Storm and I lived there.
We also
because
used it as Storm's bedroom.
We did do that too. It was Jake's bedroom for a while too.
No,
all
it was
intents and
Jake's
purposes.
hobbit hole is what that was.
Shout out Jake. Wonder how Jake's doing.
I have no clue. I haven't talked to Jake or Kevin or Zach. Well, I talked to Zach recently,
I haven't talked
but
to Kevin in so long. Shout out Kevin. Since COVID, we haven't chatted. Anyway, I'm gonna do another card. Last one of the
I
night.
forgot.
You watched a cartoon that you enjoyed as a kid and realized how much dark humor there was in it.
Any cartoon that we grew up on.
So both of us, I guess.
Yep. Courage the Cowardly Dog. You ever
Fucking
rewatched
love
that?
show.
That scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah, no, it was good though.
I
Are you ready?
cried at one of the episodes. I don't remember which one, but I remember crying.
That makes
It was
sense.
bad. Hey, I am a sensitive soul.
Since when?
Well, courage made me have to be a tough cookie, so...
All right, finish the phrase. Business in the front.
Party in the back.
Yeah.
Talking about a mullet for those kids that don't know.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. Get off my lawn. You know, all the things.
You said, I love the molding on the walls.
I haven't used that exact terms.
What have you said instead?
I don't remember, but I know I haven't used molding.
Okay, I'm going to count it because I also haven't, because why would we? You have both bar soap and body wash. You have one or the other?
Mother, I have one. I have one for all 6 things. Like, no.
Did you just call me mother?
Yeah, because I was going to say mother effer, and then I went back to the whole...
Thought you were just calling me mother for some reason.
Mother!
Like, ooh.
Our brains went to 2 different songs.
What was yours?
What's it called? It's an old rock song. Tell your children not to walk my way.
Oh.
Mother!
Ooh. Oh, that's Mama.
Yeah, no,
Ooh,
your Bohemian
yeah.
Rhapsody is not what I'm singing. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, you either have a planner or think you should get one.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a planner. What's Kanye West's brand name?
I actually don't know that one.
Isn't it Ye? No. Yeezy.
Yeezy. You're right. Yep.
Yeezy, yeah. Alright, I get redeemed.
What's
You
the
do not.
score?
6-5.
Wow.
Yeah. You turn down your bed as part of a nightly routine, which means like you take the sheets and like you fold them over before
If you
get in.
don't know, you probably don't.
I'm assuming you don't.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
I do not do that. I have a different routine, but it's not that. People ask you if you have any children.
Yep. Well, I mean,
day.
I was gonna say that's an unfair question for us because we have kids that
I'm
are
doing a new one.
students.
All right, I'm doing a new one.
Okay.
You have socks for every holiday.
Nope.
I barely have socks for every day.
I don't know where most of my socks are, so
Well, that's
probably in the
concerning, but
dryer. Let's be real here.
Probably.
But,
Who is texting me? My husband. He texted me earlier, and he was like, "I'm heading to bed."
at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Well, no, this was a couple hours ago. He was like, "I'm heading to bed," and I was like, "It's 2 p.m." And he was like, "I'm very tired." I was like, "From doing what?" He went to the boat one time today, and they said, "We don't have anything for you until Thursday afternoon or Friday morning." So he went back and just played on his phone.
And
I was
still
like,
getting
"What?"
paid pretty well.
Oh, so well, yeah. You have a collection of gift with purchase cosmetic bags. Do you have
Nope.
any makeup bags, Justin?
Nope. I don't think I do.
Shame.
Hmm.
Debt collectors call you.
Nope.
They try. I don't answer, so I don't know if they're debt collectors. You have scars from closed up piercings.
Nope.
My legs are mostly scars.
From piercings.
I don't know. I was quoting Frankie from the basement yard.
Ah.
You think the ingredients in your food are very important. I've seen what you eat. Don't answer this question. I do, though, because I have so many sensitivities.
Yeah.
Redemption. You use a product recommended to you from TikTok. I do. I use Classroom Screen. Shout out Classroom Screen. I use it. No joke. I use it every day in my class. It's like my like. I do all my presentation and bulletin boards and everything on it. Let me just show you someday. It's very fun.
Okay, Ma.
I will give you my login so that you have it for free. You decompress from your day with a shower. I'm moving you up.
Why?
You take a shower every day.
That doesn't mean I'm decompressing. That's me getting clean.
Are you decompressing in the shower?
Not usually, no.
Oh, wild.
It's just I go in and shower.
Weird.
You better move me back.
I did.
Okay.
You receive credit card applications in the mail.
Technically,
I don't fill them out, but
yeah, I don't
receive
either.
them. Oh, shit. I was supposed to read the... You brag about an item being vintage. I'm trying to think if I have anything that would be vintage that I would brag about, but I don't think I have anything. I like new stuff, you know? Paper towels are essential.
Yes. Which, living with somebody who is...
Yeah, that's what... Yeah.
Yeah.
You have reusable produce bags.
Move me on back.
Yeah, I also have them courtesy of your wife.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fun fact. And I guess you by association, so thanks.
Yeah,
your parents complain that you don't visit them enough.
This is an unfair question.
We live so far from home.
This is an unfair question.
You have reusable facial cotton pads. Your wife does, but you do not.
I was going to say, I had to think about it, so no.
You have spent a holiday away from the family.
Yep.
Again, unfair.
Yeah.
You have a New Yorker tote bag?
Nope.
Okay. You have worked in the hospitality industry at some point?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Open Table?
I have an assumption, but I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Is?
My assumption is that it's like a waiter talk type of situation where, like, if you're opening a table, like you're setting it up for the next customers to come in.
No.
Okay.
It's an app where you make reservations.
Oh.
All right, last one. We're both tied at 9.
Ooh.
Show me how you hold a phone if I were to say mimic making a phone call.
Like, oh, with my hand?
Yeah, with your hand. So, neither of us
because
get this
some
point.
people go...
Yeah, some people go like this, which is crazy, but this one
wild.
says that people go like this.
Yeah, like the
because,
old
like,
phone.
you pick it up. Right, but this is a phone.
Yeah. How do you take a picture? How do you take a picture? Some
I
people
saw someone
do this.
go like this, and I was like...
do like that or
yes,
something like that.
I was like, oh my god, what's wrong with this country? Okay. I'm going to choose a random one, not one of the ones that we've done. But pick one for me. Okay. You wish
so
you could
cringy.
order. Yeah, I know. You wish you could order a kid's meal again.
No,
You
there's
can.
not enough food. I
You
mean,
can.
nobody's stopping me
All right.
either, so.
Pick another one. Oh, God, that one?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I want to know.
Nope.
We
I'll
don't
tell
have
you
to
after the
answer.
show.
Okay.
When you think of Spider-Man, who do you think of?
Tobey Maguire.
Okay. You get to move up. You've used the word purr to express approval about something.
No.
Guess who just lost?
So,
I'm
to
the
be
winner,
fair,
baby.
I want this to be very clear. I am the older one. So,
Yeah.
to be fair, that's fitting.
By a year.
I'm still older.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
so
actually
that
expected you to win to lose this. I'm gonna be honest.
so like you're older by age, but I feel like a lot of the things I do are a lot like
Yeah.
old lady
I guess
style.
it depends on the thing though, because like you said, you like a lot of new stuff, and
I do.
like I like new stuff, but I'm not gonna like spend the money for the new stuff, which makes me a little older
I
type
will.
of thing.
I will go into debt for new stuff.
All right, let's do this really quickly. Where can they find you?
Oh, Asbista1721 on all socials. TikTok's back, so I'm on TikTok again. They can find me causing chaos at your local elementary school. And No Impulse Control for all of the show stuff. The Soccer King 1239 for merch. Justin's wearing some of his right now. Mine's all in the washer, unfortunately, so I can't wear it, but I wear it almost every day. Please go support the show by buying merch, but also support us by following us. Get your friends to follow us, and if you don't, we'll come find you. Justin, where can they find you?
TSK1239 or the Soccer King 1239. Good luck hunting for me, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.